Yesterday, I drove over 10 hours for a filming gig that didn't pay all that much. Freelancing is not for the weak. The drive, dedication, and willingness to accept some failures is a pivotal part of the journey. Supporting oneself with the thing that you love is rewarding, but it can be very disheartening if you're not strong enough to handle the downside. If you spend enough time on YouTube, you'll think every creator is landing dream clients and making life-changing money. Meanwhile, most of us are just trying to figure out how to turn camera work into a sustainable career. I found this job the same way I found a lot of jobs over the last 15 years. Craigslist. Yeah, Craigslist. People laugh when I say that, but it's still one of the biggest sources of work for me. The job was simple. Film a speaker, grab some B-roll, get a drone shot, and head home. The catch is in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. Not Virginia, West Virginia. 10 hours in a car for 1 day of filming. Even though the pay wasn't amazing, I took the job because I saw value beyond the paycheck. Building relationships has opened more doors for me than any piece of gear I've ever bought. What I didn't know was that I'd be filming Jeff Salenstein. Salenstein? I hope I said that right. His story's pretty dope. You know, he's a tennis player. You know, he's a motivational speaker now. I really like that. You know, I had a good time and enjoyed meeting him. One of the cool things about this career is that you never know who you're gonna meet. And I've met quite a few famous people because of Craigslist. The internet loves to tell freelancers what jobs they shouldn't take. Don't take that rate. Don't drive that far. Know your worth. And sure, sometimes that's good advice. But when you're trying to build something, things aren't always that simple. Not every opportunity is going to be perfect. Not every client is going to be your dream client. Not every job is going to make financial sense on paper. Sometimes you take the job because it's another chance to get behind your camera. Sometimes you take it because it could lead to something bigger. Sometimes you take it because the experience is worth more than the invoice. It's very rare, but sometimes that's the case. The reality is most careers aren't built on one giant opportunity. They're built on 1,000 small decisions that nobody sees. And sometimes one of those decisions starts with a Craigslist ad and a 10-hour drive. And if I'm being honest, I'd do it again in a heartbeat if that means I get to pick up my camera. So while I was breaking stuff down, I realized that I didn't, at least let everybody know, my few subscribers, where I've been. Man, I've just been busy on the road, traveling, working, just trying to keep myself busy, to be honest. This is the first time we posted this year, which kind of sucks. And I'm not too proud of myself for that because I said that I was gonna post every month and just keep posting. But unfortunately, life kind of happened. But anywho, I'm here now and I am going to try my absolute hardest to post for the remainder of this year. Make sure I can get a video out, at least a video a week. It's probably gonna be hard, but I'm gonna try to figure it out. But if you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I greatly appreciate that. And also, if you heard a little kid screaming, that was my son. There's no telling what he's playing on that PlayStation. And there he is right now. Okay, anyway. But greatly appreciate you guys. Thanks.